welcome back. So, I finished the previous video by promising you that I was going to talk you through what I do at the start of Back Again. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So the first thing I need to do is get out of this preset. So now I can see all my presets, and when I go to Back Again, then I go to Snapshot Mode, and here we are. So this is kind of a cool thing on the Helix, is that it has these things that it calls snapshots. And what they allow you to do is you can change like any number of parameters on any effect or amp sim all at once. It's kind of like going to a different preset, but it doesn't have a break in the sound. Like normally when you go to the preset, the next preset, there's a short pause where it loads it and it kind of interrupts your playing. But with snapshots, you can make all sorts of different parameter changes without actually having that break. So that's kind of useful. So let me talk you through what we've got going on here. If you're familiar with the studio recording, you will know that there's like a pretty epic kind of build-up at the start, like loads of synth stuff going on, which again, obviously being a three-piece, we have to kind of be fairly creative in terms of how we do that. And actually, a moment to mention that Pete, our drummer, does some cool stuff there as well, because he's got a keyboard, so he plays drums and keyboard at the start at the same time. Again, you'll see it on the performance video that we're just about to send out. So do check that out. But yeah, so he's playing drums and keyboard at the same time, and I'm kind of playing bass and the Helix at the same time. So let me show you how that works. You'll see here we've got this thing. Now this is, when it loads, this is just a 3-note generator. So this is something pretty cool the Helix does. It effectively is like a synth. So you can use one of these to just create a chord, like I would on this, on the Nord. You can choose the waveform. I mean, obviously, like the waveform processing is nothing like you get on a Nord or similar synth, but there's still some pretty cool stuff you can do. So I've actually got 4 of those layered up on the same signal path here. These 3 signal paths, by the way, are basically exactly the same as my normal Helix setup. So we've got clean bass at the top, dirty bass, and then the rhythm channel. I had to go with just a preamp because actually the Helix ran out of like processing power because of all the synth stuff going on. So it couldn't manage a full guitar rig as well as everything else going on. So we've just got a preamp, but you know, it works. It's fine. Yeah. So let's listen to what it all sounds like, because the first thing I play in a I should mention this as well. Actually, this is like just a tremolo, because the synth, just the basic waveforms are kind of a bit boring. So just the tremolo just brings in a little bit of movement, just so that there's some. So it's not just like a sine wave. We've actually got some kind of movement. Yeah, so when you come and hear us on the 25th of June, or whichever gig you can make, but our first post-COVID gig, 25th of June, and we would love to see you there, the first thing you will hear us playing is this. Which, as you can hear, is like a pretty kind of slow burn. It's actually a sine wave that. The waveforms do kind of get more complicated. And then this as I play on the bass. Yeah, and then we work through them. Then this is basically exactly the same, just note lower. And then I think I played that a couple of times. Then I actually use a pick because get that kind of, yeah, if you know the studio version, you'll know that like there's this epic build up. You can hear there's some square waves in there now. There's not square, saw, I think. And then yeah. And then at this point I think the rhythm guitar starts coming in. And this is the point where I build it on the expression pedal. Yeah. So it's quite fun that, because the Helix does so much. So that's kind of when you watch our Back Again video. If you watch our Back Again video, you're warmly invited to. Then you'll see me actually doing all of that, like in real time, as it were, and that is exactly how we do it in a gig. All of our other kind of videos, you know, we've been able to sort of add a bit of percussion and stuff where we want it, but we decided with this video to kind of show exactly what we do live. It is as live. What you see and hear is what you will see and hear if you do choose to come and watch us at our first post-COVID gig, which is 25th of June. So I hope very much to see you there. Thanks for watching. Do go ahead and check out that Back Again video. Yeah, and can't wait to see you all again at a real live gig once the world starts again. So yeah, cool. Stay safe. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Bye.